there? What's the look of the place like?
You did not get rid of the Reuben egg rolls, please, for the love of God.
No, the Reuben egg rolls are still there.
Good man. Good
Although
man.
It's like the signature item.
Although just a couple of weeks ago, we sold our 5,000th egg roll.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Can't keep them. Can't
No
keep
surprise
them in. Yeah,
at all.
They're just
You know what?
insane.
In 1 week, one day.
For bringing the growlers, I have a menu item you're going to put on your menu, and it'll be the greatest thing ever. I have no way to bring it to market, and you are going to do it, and I don't want a dime for it. And I will tell you at the break because I don't want to spill the beans.
Oh, okay.
Good
Some
story,
of our
Bob.
best conversations happen after the.
They do.
Love all these inside references, Bob. You're just doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I mean, so we were there. It was still very much in old, family style restaurant mode.
Save some
Booths
for the rest of us,
everywhere.
Bob. Jeez.
Yeah, and when you guys were there, I felt like I had a fold up cafeteria table, and I served you a couple of beers and hoped you liked it. And now I have a full fledged restaurant brewery. We actually have more beer now than we have taps.
Nice.
It's a good problem.
Well, I like the fact that you're making like just kind of out of the box beers, and you're not like, here's our light, here's our dark, here's our porter. You guys are coming up with kind of cool, unique beers that kind of push the envelope a little bit.
Yeah, we have a nice little system that we can experiment on, so I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Green tea IPA. We did a blood orange IPA that sold really well, too.
Huh. Really?
Yeah. It was pretty
Interesting flavor.
I guess let's start from the beginning. I mean, you guys were on once before, but one of the cool things we always liked about you.
Yeah, it's been it's been about 3 months since we had you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's go through why a brewery
and which one am I pouring right now? By the way, which can you?
Is it
Something IPA.
is it amber or is it black?
says-
Caution.
Well, the growler says Dogfish IPA, but that's not it.
Got 3 X's on it.
What's in the glass?
You have something.
That
right?
would be our double IPA.
Caution. That would be caution D.
Oh wait,
IPA.
this is the one that's 9 point something.
9.1%.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers! Wow.
Cheers.
Prost.
Hold on.
Cheers.
Wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
Maybe one more.
wait. Yeah.
There we go.
No, but going back is, you are, to this day, you are still an IT guy, which we always thought was a fascinating story. It's like, you did what we always wanted to do. And
you broke Bob's heart the first time you came in.
Yeah, you're actually fulfilling everyone else's dream.
You're not kidding. That's smooth.
Holy
that
moly,
does not
wow.
that does not taste like a 9% beer at all.
No, it's
was that
nice
good?
and balanced. And
wow, is that good?
Yeah.
And I'm not an IPA fan, and this is amazing.
No one's going to be able to drive home tonight.
Exactly. What are we going to need after the show? Drivers. Right. So all the wives that are listening, because you're our only listeners, come on down.
Uber on your phone. I still haven't used it yet, but
Right.
It's great. You got to use it. Use
Yeah,
it
I know.
tonight. Let's drink up.
there you go.
Hey, Mark, this is great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It is excellent.
Yeah, no, this is
Very
outstanding. So yeah, I mean, so it's 2 IT guys that decided to go ahead and you were doing enough brewing on your own for friends, family, and that kind of stuff, and the opportunity presented itself, and off you went.
That's right. Yeah, and we took the plunge. So you guys saw the effort we put in when you guys were there.
Which was great. I mean, I think we started talking back last October.
Yep.
And getting literally, I think you got your occupancy permits the day before our event.
I was going to say, weren't we like one of their inaugural events?
Yeah. Our first dollar was you guys.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't.
We need to get that frame somehow.
That's right. All three of us should have signed that.
That's right.
That was one of my classic Tommy Boy things where they wouldn't turn the kitchen on for me, and I'm
That's
like,
right.
chicken wings. Let me tell you why I suck at sales.
Bobby wanted chicken wing
Exactly.
egg roll.
Yeah, you sat down and I'm like, God, these egg rolls are awesome. And you were like, I want egg rolls. Sorry, the kitchen's closed. I can't have egg rolls.
But another one of the cool things is before, getting Facebook likes is pretty hard, right? And you guys had almost 5,000 before you even open up the doors, which is another one of the,
Yeah, we're close to, I think it was 3,500 when we opened the doors.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
Wow.
And we're
That's
up,
great.
we're over 5,000 now.
That's outstanding.
No doubt.
And we still haven't paid for anything on Facebook. So we're averaging 5 to 10 likes a day.
So you guys are doing social media right, slow and steady.
Yeah,
Yep,
slow,
you're not trying
slow and steady, and just predicting the times people are on. That's the hardest part right now.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
And-
timing everything.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting better with that from an insights perspective, where you can actually get out. You can get in there and see when people that like your page are most likely online and when they're most active and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you really can, and how they
But
react
that requires time and
And you have to do little tricks now because Facebook has put in this boost the post button,
which they want you to do.
Right, you click it.
Yeah, every time we hit IT in the D, it's like, what?
The one thing that's driving me nuts, like if Mark likes like travel to Florida, like every third post is like Mark likes, and I'm like, why? Just not that I'm a huge Facebook.
Yeah, do we want to get
I
into
do
what
love
Bob
Orlando,
likes?
by the way.
Yeah, the
sponsored
post thing.
I can't imagine what people see from
something
mine.
different. No, that's something different.
I can't imagine what people see from mine. I hate that. I absolutely hate that.
Right.
Those are the boosted posts. No, if we go in and we set up a boosted post,
right,
and it amplifies that post to somebody else, the way it does it is by the friend of friend motif, and so it shows you Bob likes IT in the D or Jeff likes IT. I mean that's how that works.
I just logged onto your Facebook page. I like your Facebook page now, and I've got about 6 friends that already like your Facebook page.
Excellent.
There you go.
That's awesome.
And they have 2 friends.
They
have 2 friends.
But that's what it's all about, right? Word of mouth.
Yeah, and they're beer aficionados too. At least 2 of them are. One of them's Bob. So
The hell does he know? Yeah.
But I noticed with Facebook with the boost post thing is if you don't time it right or you don't get the right likes right away, if you don't boost the post, it dies.
Yep.
Okay, so they fixed something in there.
So you're really deep diving into this, then.
Yeah,
It's
if
almost like
you
a
don't
full-time
pay
job.
for it, it ain't going anywhere. So you have to. I actually created a marketing street team, and their entire purpose in life is like my posts, so it starts propagating through social media.
Genius.
That's the only way to do it.
I should be using all of my fake accounts for this.
You have to get to a certain amount of likes level, so it propagates to other friends of friends, and then it starts going.
And then if you write a Yelp review like favorably, you get a free appetizer. That I'm just
$1
kidding.
off. $1 off. Actually, if you check in the Foursquare or Yelp, you get $1 off when you come in.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. First time or every
BFD gives us free Bavarian pretzels.
Foursquare is the first time. Yelp is every
hate
time.
us because we're all sitting there waiting with it open as soon as they come to the table.
Yeah,
because
that's
we know
right.
now.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Ritz. Buy one, get one free beer. All right.
Well, that's last time me and Mark went there. We're like, give me the 750 milliliter of this beer, and I got the bill, and I was like, that was $32 for that bottle of beer. Like, yeah, that's why you got free pretzels.
You're paying for it somehow, some way.
Yeah.
No, but that's good. So, so the booths are gone, and so what kind of setup did you go with? I mean, obviously it's not a big empty ballroom at this point.
Yeah.
No, we got
High tops everywhere or what?
No, we went to auction. We got like normal bar. They're lower top, but standard restaurant tables.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But they're the nice wood oak tables with the good cast iron base. And then we bought a bunch of matching chairs and bar stools for it, and we got a couple high tops in the back. We opened it all up. So you remember it's classic Denny's.
Yep.
Yeah, it was booths
diner,
everywhere.
right?
Yeah.
Had the Burger King tiles.
Oh, yeah, very Rams Horn-esque. Yeah.
No
exactly.
floor space whatsoever.
White drop ceiling. We called them crack house blinds. They had the blinds that were all broken. And so all that's gone now. So the ceiling's black. The floor has been torn down to the cement and clear coated. We put the tables in.
Yeah, I saw the
wood
photo of that. That actually
chairs.
looked really good.
Yeah, and we got the big 2-inch slat wood blinds on the windows now.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Did you do that torch down on the floor?
No, we didn't do that.
Oh, I've seen that in a couple places. It's really sharp.
We wanted to do that cool acid wash.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you throw the acid down and it changes all the colors, but we ran out of time, so maybe next year.
I got a guy. My neighbor, he's a cement guy. That's what he does.
Was he the cleaner?
Yeah. Dave says, I'll do a website for you. You build me my concrete patio. Dave puts up a website in like 30 seconds. Granted, it's a good website.
Well,
this guy does painstaking labor.
But he built that patio in like 6 hours. Yeah. So, I mean, it's all relative.
For Italians, it's skilled labor. Right?
And you can't hear the muffled voices through the cement.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I didn't ask what happened when he poured it. I didn't watch what happened when he poured it.
So that's where Hoffa went.
So, Mark, where are you located again? Just for people that don't know.
We're on East 10 Mile Road in Warren. We're just east of DeQuinder by the Hazel Park Raceway.
Is Hazel Park still going? Is that still going?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard me and Dave always wanted to do a man day where we would go to the Hazel Park racetrack?
Explain that quickly.
Yeah, wait, what's the time for that drop? A man day?
Guys day. No, where you hit 9 holes.
It was the quintessential game. Wait, no.
Clarification.
I'm sorry. Hit 9 holes, 9:45.
That's right.
On man day.
I'm not
on a
talking
man
anymore.
day.
So we would dress each other up in pretty dresses. We'd go hit 9 holes. We'd go grab a steak. We'd go to a cigar place.
Yeah,
I'd
so
do
it
some
was
scotch. We'd go
grab
to the
a party bus, grab
Hazel Park
20,
racetrack,
30 guys.
go drink
I'm
some
all
beer, and have a couple. These are walking around.
Wait, do that again?
No, and just have it like a day. Nobody bothers us. Turn your phones off, and just
Can shooting be part of that?
absolutely gun range. You
Absolutely.
have to.
I love it.
Like we should once a year. We've been talking about this for 10 years.
Once
We
a
haven't
year.
done it.
Let's do that twice a year.
Let's do it every day.
Do it when the time changes,
Yeah, I
once
like
in the
that
spring,
idea.
once in the fall.
Right.
Between that and the bachelor party, just bring the bachelor idea.
We
that
had
we've
another.
for-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
a great
was-
idea.
I remember that idea.
Throw fake bachelor parties for no one, and you should have a raffle, and you get to be the bachelor tonight.
No. It was actually going to be a service where we would rent out the hall. We'll arrange all the entertainment. We'll get the casino together. We'll get all we'll do everything.
And let me guess, it needs a website and an e-commerce solution.
Exactly, and so you, the best man who has no idea what to do, and you wind up the lame ass drugged out strippers show up, and everybody hates you.
1-800 dial a bachelor party.
Exactly, 1-800 Bob Dave. That's the
They told me that when I threw Joe's. And we had Brutal Betty there. I don't know if you guys remember her. She was like a 65-year-old, 300-pound dominatrix. So I hired her.
Keep it above board, Bob.
Our one friend Mike hired Roscoe the clown, who does kids breakfasts, to come do a kids show, just to throw stuff up. And people.
To a bachelor party?
It was amazing. And then we got Betty to beat him up, which was even better. So we got a clown bent over a chair.
Really?
It was Then
Really?
then I got all my DJ equipment there. We got 150 firefighters there. It was the greatest bachelor party I've ever seen. Better than mine with midget wrestling. I'm not kidding. This was way better over the top. Anyway,
But yeah, so
The
that
expression on Mark's face is priceless. We need a webcam in here. The expression on your face is priceless.
I'm just glad you didn't throw my bachelor party.
I would have loved to.
Actually, I think I'm glad, but I'm also regretting it at the same
right,
time.
it's a good touch, bad touch moment. It really is.
There was no photography allowed, so it was good.
There you go.
Yeah, leave phones at door.
Yeah.
So
And that stops the traffic patterns too, so you can't tell where the MAC addresses are.
right? Yeah, I guess yeah, no tracking, no logging,
right.
no routers, no nothing.
The NSA's like, damn, where did they go?
When this MAC address is too close to that MAC address, that's when the wife gets involved.
Right. Yeah,
So I think
there's a cone of silence over the entire building.
Yeah, Stephanie, Bo, and Anita. Don't tell them about the MAC addresses.
Right.
So we're gonna have falling down part of this, though. We're gonna get it done. We got to get it done. Doing
Well,
the
we
day.
should. I mean, it's a brewery that we like that's right there in the area, and I mean, it's solid. I mean, and that's
That could be our base camp.
Well, and once again, just accolades to the beer. Excellent. Very.
Thank you.
Just fantastic.
Yeah, we got the system down. We're making excellent beer now. I mean, when you
Well,
guys
you said you're
when you
actually
guys
running out of room. Like you're.
we are we
He took over the chef refrigerator.
yeah we do yeah we threw the cooks all their vegetables right out.
Well, you have to have priorities.
we actually had a joke. We've been so successful, we're able to hire an assistant brewer.
Nice.
So his name's Eric, working out great.
Cool.
But as a joke, he threw a sign on the walk-in cooler for the cooks, and it says, "Somebody put vegetables in my beer crisper."
Nice. Keep this food crap out of my beer cooler.
So let me ask a question. With all the explosions of all the breweries, like the Coonan Brewery finally is getting accolades. They've been around forever. Atwater been around forever.
My only problem with Coonan, though, and I mean, no disrespect intended, but I mean, my only problem with them is that they do
Like I was questioning
bizarre stuff.
Overwrote your question.
Like, I don't need Fruit Loops flavored beer. I don't
have
need.
that?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
They do like some of the most
That should be
bizarre
outlawed.
stuff. Like and don't get me wrong. Like, this is a little outside of my normal sphere of I'm into it, but I'm into it.
Sphere.
Sphere.
But then you have now Griffin. I mean, they get a pretty big explosion of brewers. How are in terms of
Well, to give you an idea, so we got licensed in January. We were the 138th brewery in the state.
Only 138. Wow. I'm surprised it's that low.
Well, I'm waiting to hear what the number is now.
I believe batch brewing in Corktown is going to be 155.
Wow.
But
I mean, I remember going to
in what is that, 9 months?
Right, yeah.
Have you gone to Founders, like in Grand Rapids? That used to be like a little teeny bar, a small bar, like in the